Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Love of Biology. Please subscribe. Today we are dealing with dicot plant anatomy. Anatomy is the internal structure. So dicot plant stem, if you see, it contains outer hair like a trichomes on cuticle. Cuticle is a waxy layer and next epidermis to protect it, one layer of epidermis to protect the stem. And later flexible hypodermis made up of colon-chymatous cells, and next parenchymatous general cortex. Many layers are present to store the food, and next around the vascular bundles pericycle is present. Above the pericycle, in between the general cortex and the pericycle, endodermis is present. The vascular bundles are conjoint. The xylem and phloem on the same radius, in between cambium is present. You can see on the pericycle vascular bundles are arranged. This is a special character. They are arranged in a specific order. So the xylem is towards the center. Center we call it as a pith or a medulla. Phloem towards the pericycle. Between xylem and phloem, cambium is present because in dicots, secondary growth will takes place. Is wood and bark formation. Around you can see the structure trichomes on the epidermal hair on the epidermis, later hypodermis. In between hypodermis and the endodermis, there is a cortex parenchymatous cells just to store the food. Next, endodermis, later pericycle is present. On pericycle, vascular bundles are arranged uh, based on the formation. Xylem are divided into metaxylem, later formed, and endoxylem, first formed. Xylem towards the center. So now dicot root anatomy. Root we know for the water absorption, root hairs are present on the epidermis. Cuticle is absent because it is a waxy layer which prevents the water absorption. Next, cortex, of course, parenchymatous cells are present. Later, of course, here endodermis and pericycle. What is the difference between root and the stem? Here, hypodermis is absent along with cuticle, and vascular bundles are different. In a stem, conjoint vascular bundles are seen, but in the root radial vascular bundles we can see. That means they are on the different radius xylem and phloem. They are not arranged on the pericycle. There is no specific order like that. So just radial one. Alternately they are present, xylem and the phloem. Between them cambium is present. Of course, for the secondary growth, dicot plants a specific character. It is unique one. A secondary growth will takes place if cambium is present. So if you see the ground plan here, epidermis with root hairs for the absorption, cortex is a stele, and later stele contains, you can see the phloem and xylem, and at the center the parenchymatous cells, of course medulla or the pith regions we can see. So this is anatomy of the dicot root. The bundle-like structures are absent. Vascular system or stele is present. So water is absorbed and later they will transported through the epidermis through the plasmodesmata by epiplast or symplast and reach the xylem. Xylem will conduct the water to the upper regions by the transpiration. We know very well. So xylem will transport to the stem xylem to the leaves. So like that it will continue. So next, coming to the leaf of dicota, which is a dorsiventral, which shows the reticulate venation. So here two epidermis, upper and the lower epidermis, we can see on that axicuticle to prevent the water loss. It is present, and above upper epidermis as well as the lower epidermis inner side, they are made up of mesophyll cells. Types of mesophyll cells below the upper epidermis, palisade mesophyll, which are rod shaped, spongy mesophyll next to the lower epidermis are spherical in shape, 8 spaces in between them. Chloroplast are present for the photosynthesis. The veins contains the xylem and phloem and midrib also. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.